name is Broggi. I'm the owner of the Strength Co., a starting strength coach, and United States Marine officer. Today I want to talk to you about using the starting strength method for training Marines for combat, but more specifically the Marine Corps physical fitness test. One of the main questions I get from Marines is, since I'm a Marine, what do I do different when doing starting strength? So the first answer is just do the program. Do it as it's designed. Do workout A and B. Your squats, press, deadlift, squat, bench, deadlift, don't make any adjustments. You need to do that for at least 4 to 8 weeks before you even worry about changing anything. Then, once you've been through that, you can talk about some other ways to modify your program so that you can do some of the things that the Marine Corps requires you to do. So let's talk some specifics of training for your Marine Corps PFT as a novice. So we already talked about the first thing you need to do is do the program to the best of your ability for at a minimum 4 to 8 weeks to get your strength up. Once you've done that, we'll make some very few modifications in order for you to get good results in your Marine PFT while at the same time trying to get strong. We're going to go into a heavy, light, medium layout of your squat. What that means is your squat's going to go up by 5 pounds just like it did when you were going up each workout. But on Wednesdays, you're going to do 80% of that, and then on Friday, 90%. Reps and sets stay the same, 5 reps for 3 sets. The difference is we're only going up on weight on Monday. Your press, bench press, and press, or it could be bench press, press, bench press, same thing we've been doing on novice. We're flip-flopping, most likely doing 2.5 pound jumps at this point. The biggest change will be in your pulling routine. What I like to do is get all of your heavy stuff out of the way on Monday so that regardless of what you have to do either for the Marine Corps or for some specific training to increase your PFT score, you're able to apply some stresses in what would usually be your off day. So we're going to go ahead and have you deadlift for 1 set of 5 on Monday, followed by some chins. Now understand that chins on that day aren't going to be great results. You've squatted heavy, you've pressed or benched, and you've deadlifted heavy. But get 3 sets in, as many reps as you can, to go ahead and get some volume. On Tuesday in this layout, we know we need to open our stride for the 3-mile run. So this is a good opportunity to get out there and run your course or wherever you run your 3 miles, followed by some Marine Corps crunches. The crunches can't be forgotten. The Marine Corps crunch is a simple movement, laying down on your back, arms crossed, making the forearms touch the thighs. However, if you neglect them, then they won't be there on training day. So at a minimum, once per week, 3 sets, max effort with about a minute rest in between to get the volume. Wednesday, we'll go into the light squat, bench press as normal, and then you'll do 3 sets of chins, unweighted, as many reps as possible. Thursday, there's a bunch of options. Basically, we want to do a little bit of conditioning. Some prowler work, an assault bike, a rower would be fine, maybe even some hill sprints if you needed to. Get out there, we want to see 20 seconds of work followed by roughly a minute of rest, 6 to 8 sets. I have 8 written here to get some of that conditioning going. Friday, you're going to squat medium, 90%, press, and then you're going to do some light deadlifts or power cleans. If no one's taught you how to power clean, give it a shot. If you're not very good, leave it out of your program. I like to see some light deadlifts here, 80%, 2 to 3 sets of 5, depending on how beat up you feel from the week. Now, this is a very basic construct. Don't get wrapped up into too much changing. So when would you run this? I already talked about how you should do the program in its original form with as little interruptions as possible for at least 4 to 8 weeks to get your strength up. Then I would run this based off when you have your Marine Corps physical fitness test coming up. 6 to 8 weeks with this kind of program is perfect to really get you some results, to get your run time down and chin up volume up. But this can also be run maybe your entire time in the Marine Corps. Put on Tuesdays or Thursday any kind of Marine Corps PT event. I have essentially run a heavy, light, medium my entire time in the Marine Corps as long as I've been strength training and doing Marine Corps requirements. You just have to understand that when you have other things, stressors that you have to do, it's going to take away from your recovery. Okay, that's all I got. Best of luck. Semper Fidelis.